Hello, welcome to Star Stamper. I'm Susan Kramer. Sorry this is going to be posted a little late today. Let me make sure I'm going to be live. I do record this live. There we are. I record it live on Facebook so I can make sure things are proper in the video. But anyway, I live in Woodbury, Minnesota. There are 3 Susan Kramers with Stampin' Up, so I want to make sure you know who I am. And of course, you'd only see my fingers. I try to be all over the internet. I do have my own website, northstarstamper.com. That's a great place to start if you're looking for something. And you can always email me if you have questions, if you have concerns, if you have suggestions, if you want to learn a technique and just can't figure it out and want some help, contact me and I'll do a video sometime. So today is going to be another quick card. I realized I had some cards to make for some young girls. One of them had open heart surgery, and I believe it was the day she got home from the hospital or the next day, her younger sister broke her leg. So these girls could use some fun mail. So that's what I'm going to make. They have another sister, so I'm going to make 3 cards real quick. I'm using the beautiful Bokeh 6x6 paper that's in the mini catalog. This will be in the next annual catalog. So it's just a fun background paper to have. And then this paper is called On the Go. Let me pull this out. It's an online exclusive. This came out in March, the beginning of the month. The colors in here are Azure Afternoon, Basic Black, Crushed Curry, Pumpkin Pie, Shy Shamrock, and Strawberry Slush. So we knew the Strawberry Slush back in February, because we get a pre-order for these, so we knew Strawberry Slush was coming back, so that was kind of exciting sneak peek on Stampin' Up's part. So, and Strawberry Slush is one of our new in colors. It was an in color more than 10 years ago and they brought it back. So those are the papers I'm using, so you can see which are which, but I'm going to use the solid side. So I have the blue, the green, and the pink basically, and I have things ready to go. So these cards are going to come together quickly. I have 3 thick basic white card layers. I have envelopes that we'll stamp on, and then I have stamps from these 4 stamp sets. I'm going to use the hexagon punch on all of them, and I like the sending you lots of love and hugs. That might be for the older one with the cursive. Hopefully she can read it. I love this butterfly. So I have already stamped and cut the butterfly out. Like I said, I want these cards to be quick, and you don't want to watch me fussy cut. Move the paper, not your scissors. I'm sure you've heard that 100 times. I like this sentiment, sending you lots of love. Hooray for surprises. This one is, these are all retiring. This one's gone. These 2 are going to be on their way out, as far as I know. They're not in the new annual catalog. They could become online exclusives, so we won't know that till Tuesday the 1st. And then sending hugs from layering leaves. I thought that was another great sentiment for these little girls that need hugs. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine what they are going through. So here's our paper. We're going to do a stack, cut, and shuffle, I think is what it's called. These pieces are 5 by 3 3/4. So when I put them on here, after I cut them up, I'm going to separate them a little and just make it kind of fun and whimsical is what I'm going for. So I have the butterfly and those sentiments, and I don't know, we'll see. So to do this, we're going to, again, 3 3/4 by 5, so just a nice layer. And I'm just going to randomly cut them all together on an angle, and I'm going to turn it, and we're going to go this way. Let's see if I can remember how these go back together. Oh boy, where's that? There. I look for the 90-degree angle, and that's how I know where it's going to be. So stack, I stacked them, I cut them, and now I'm going to shuffle. So I'm going to take the top, let's see, the top corner. Here we'll go this way. The next corner, the top left corner, the top right corner, and then the bottom. Which one goes where? This one goes here, this one goes here, and this one goes here. So I have 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. We're going to put these right on our card layers. Let's move these out of the way. So it's easiest to look at the right angles. I'm not timing myself. I think they're going to be quick cards, but just a little bit of green glue. And we'll put this way low. Let's see how this is going to look. Maybe I should just put them together. I think I will. I'll just put them together. And then, because I'm going to use the Heartfelt Hexagon punch for my sentiment, it can cover the middle if these don't meet exactly. But they look great. Look at that. One card down already. And I started with the bottom. You could do 4 patterns and cut it into 4 pieces. You could actually do 2 patterns and just cut them in half. It just at a fun angle would be kind of interesting. So there's the blue, the green, and the red. So actually, I believe that's balmy blue. But I'm using Azure Afternoon because it was in this fun paper. And then this is Shy Shamrock, I believe. I didn't grab a green ink. And Strawberry Slush. I thought these, the plaid was kind of fun. This one didn't come together quite as good as the first one, but that's all right. See, there's a little gap right there, but that's where my sentiment will go. All right. Do you make quick cards like this? Because they're thinking of you. I always do more for birthday and anniversary cards, but just a quick thinking of you, and I think the girls will be excited to get mail, not on their birthdays. I'm not going to put embellishments on it. I may have some handy, but we're just going to be quick. Then I can get them in the mail tomorrow. That one isn't down either. Oh, I'm having a time. That first one went together so well. This piece isn't quite right. Let's see if I can pull it up without tearing it. I'm tearing something. I need to stop talking and do my work, right? Here, let's take a thin ruler, kind of ease it up. And if I tear it, that's exactly where my Heartfelt Hexagon punch sheet will go. Oh, I forgot to grab white. Oh, this isn't going as quick as I thought it would. Oh, well. That's okay. You can go ahead and skip this part. There we go. If you need to. And I did tear it, but that's right. I keep saying, that's right, it'll work. Let's put some, what a mess. Right? Let's be more careful. There. I'm having a time with this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the front here and the side there. So I mostly looked at this point and that point, and it's not perfect, but it'll do. Maybe I'll send that one to the baby. I don't think she'll notice. Mom might notice. But that's right. So there's our three cute cards. All right, let's decide where our butterflies are going to go. They look like they're flying up in the sky, so we're going to put those there. Sorry, that was sideways for you. Let me grab some white. And a Heartfelt Hexagon. I already have these on blocks. Azure Afternoon. You know what? They're just going to be the same. Sorry, that was off a little bit. One is going to say, sending you lots of love and hugs. Let's do that one in Strawberry Slush. Cute. cute. We're going to switch to, I grabbed lemon lime twist. My crushed curry is getting kind of dark, so I think I need to replace it. Lemon lime twist is going to be sending hugs. I think it'll fit pretty close. A little light, that's all right. And then our last sentiment is sending you lots of love. We'll do that one in crushed curry, and we'll put it on with the butterflies. There we go. So normally I would say let the pattern paper do the work for you. So that is giving, because of the colors and patterns I chose, it is very whimsical and lighthearted, which was what I was going for. So I am letting the paper do the work for me. So I'm just centering up that around my, I will show you, just like that. I will share one quick trick. Because this stamp, let's turn this over. If I had taken this and put it on my stamp, it's very easy to get it slightly off, and then the punch is not going to line up. So what I did was I set it on a piece of paper and let it sit for that long, and then I picked it up with my block. And then I knew my stamp was going to match the outline of my punch perfectly, which it did. Just like that. All right. I think we're going to do the butterflies with this one. And I have dimensionals. So thank you for joining me. Sorry this one was a little late today. We're going to cover up that the seam there to give our butterflies a little bit of life. I'm going to use my bone folder and bend the wings just a little bit. They'll probably get squished in the mail, but that's all right. And then we're going to use a mini dimensional, actually two, right in the center where the body of the butterfly is. Both of them. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I am going to put any embellishments on here. You can see my lining things up was not perfect right there, so that's where I put a butterfly, and we'll have them going towards each other. My other trick for the butterflies is, I hope this stamp set continues because I love this butterfly. When you're stamping the butterfly, we'll put it on the back. Stamp the dark first, and I do like to put the wings, the detail in dark, and then it's much easier to line up this, just like that. So always do the darker color first, whether it's the outline or whatever you're stamping, if it's a two-step stamp. So there's one card. Let's see what we're going to do here. Sending lots. We're going to do this one here. Sending, oh look, this is kind of a mess. It didn't flatten. So we're going to cover it up just like that. And I think, let's see what we have here. There's some cute little stamps on here. There's a heart and the flower, which will be really fun. So let's get our ink back. I do have garbage right there. We're going to stamp this tiny little heart all over the strawberry slush, just like that. And then we're going to take this little flower. Are there two flowers in here? Nope, just one. That's the Hooray for surprises. And we don't want flowers up in the sky, so we're going to put flowers down here, but I don't have I didn't grab green ink, so we're just going to have blue flowers. Azure Afternoon, which I stamped, is around our sentiment there. So this flower, I need to slow down a little. This isn't not in a hurry. Mail isn't coming till tomorrow. There's that. Let's take this back and stamp our envelope. No naked envelopes, right? Let's bring back our strawberry slush and stamp some hearts. Cute. I know, I would love to get this card, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you love to get this card in the mail? Alright, so this one needs some dimensionals. What are we going to do for the last one? This is our last one. Sending hugs. Let me look at the stamp sets. I think there's a cute little flower in one of these. So this, make sure I put it on the right way, is going to cover up most of the pink. Card number 2. Oh, I'm so glad I did this. I debated whether making this video, and I'm really glad I did. So we have some more flowers here. That could be kind of interesting. So we have the blue in the bottom. This is the flower I was thinking of. So this flower and that flower. And this one has leaves and these other things, but I think this will work perfectly. Let's grab these. Oh, there are these. I didn't even see. There's a heart and these little leaves here too. I don't know. Let's do this in red. Use the smallest block possible. We're going to do this in red on the bottom. And maybe the leaves. Let's just do that first and we'll see. I should have thought ahead. Sorry. Okay. So I'm just going to stamp these down here. Where's the scrap paper? I want them different angles, but I don't want to cover up. I don't want to stamp on that white, so we're going to use this scrap piece of paper. Kind of as a mask. There we go. I moved it, and I have ink on my finger. Ay, ay, ay. I'm just being a mess today, aren't I? It happens, right? There. Cute. I think we do want to use some of that. While this is out, let's do a little heart right there. And don't forget the envelope while I have the ink out and the stamps. Well, it's not dirty. I cleaned it already. I'm going to open the flap this time. There we go. Doing some second and third generation stamping just gave it a little more interest. Sure, this is longer than normal, but I am making 3 cards, right? Okay, let's finish this one. I think it's cute. I think that'll work, just like that. And dimensionals. Thank you for joining me. Happy stamping. Have a great weekend. Again, I take requests. If there's something you want to see, something you struggle with and need help with, that's what I'm here for. So we are sending hugs. We are sending lots of love and hugs. And we are sending you lots of love. Thanks. Bye. See you next week.